Honorable President Ma'am, it is indeed a privilege for the Indian Naval Armament Service and Indian Information Service officer trainees to be present here today. I express my sincere gratitude to the Honorable President of India for sparing valuable time from her extremely busy schedule to guide and motivate the young officers belonging to 2020, 21 and 22 batches of Indian Naval Armament Service and the officer trainees of 2018, 19, 20, 21 and 22 batches of the Indian Information Service. Madam, Indian Naval Armament Service is an organized Group A engineering service which was formed in 1977. The officers of this service are selected through engineering services examination conducted by UPSC and are posted in various naval armament depots and an integrated headquarters of Ministry of Defence Navy. The service has played a vital role in enhancing the combat capabilities of Indian Navy and Coast Guard by ensuring operational readiness of fleet through timely delivery and availability of arms and ammunition with the motto Curu Sestram Suyogyam. The organization has also been mandated to handle and supervise all explosive cargo. The officers undergo a 46-week induction training at our premier training institute in Visakhapatnam. The training is divided into 3 semesters, namely personnel administration, armament and ammunition, and guided weapons. The trainee officers visit various depots, defense PSUs, DRDO units, Gunnery Training Institute, INS, Dronacharya and Military Institute of Technology, Pune. INAS officers are specialists in weapons and ammunition maintenance and are entrusted with the life cycle management of naval armament and ammunition from induction to disposal. The officers are highly motivated and strive towards Atmanirbhar Bharat by adopting various innovative techniques and by tapping various resources available in the Indian industries. Madam, the Indian Information Service is one of the central civil services of the Government of India, and the recruitment to the service is done through the civil service examination conducted by UPSC every year. The Indian Information Service officers act as a vital communication link between the government and the people by way of disseminating official information on various government programs and policies to the citizens and also providing feedback to the government which helps in policy formulation as well as effecting mid-course corrections. The Indian Institute of Mass Communication, located in New Delhi, is the training academy for IIS officers. The officer trainees join induction training at IIMC after completing their foundation training course organized at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration. The induction training at IIMC spans about 20 months, which includes classroom training and on-the-job training at various media units and regional centers. During their training, they are taught modules on crisis communication, internal security, strategic affairs, social and economic sector communication. Some of the highlights of the training include defense attachment with Assam Rifles for exposing the officer trainees to the difficult and delicate task of balancing security and governance. The officer trainees are also imparted training in organizational management principles and leadership skills. After their training, the officers are entrusted with the task of devising and implementing information, education and communication strategies of various ministries of the Government of India through print, electronic and social media, as well as interpersonal communication and outreach activities at the field level. In the end, I would say that the officer trainees present today are very fortunate to get an opportunity to have an audience with the Honorable President Madam. It is a moment which they will cherish throughout the service. I am sure this opportunity to interact with you would leave an indelible imprint on their minds and would help them successfully navigate their journey in public service. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Honorable President, all senior officers and officer trainees from INAS and IIS. I'm Yashika Chaudhary, probationary INAS officer from 2022 batch. It is an occasion of great pride and privilege to speak on behalf of my batch in front of the Honorable President of India and the Supreme Commander of the three forces. Our 46-week training commenced at Management and Armament Training Institute located in Naval Armament Depot, Visakhapatnam. The training is structured into 3 semesters. In the first semester, apart from imparting knowledge on HRD and personal administration, insights have been provided regarding Factories Act 1948 and other industrial laws, siting and planning of armament depots, defense procurement procedures, projects and work, material management, and inventory control. Second semester deals with basic of ammunition, explosive chemistry, and function of various conventional naval armaments at Military Institute of Technology, Pune. Third semester covers design principles, working methodology, maintenance and repair routines in respect of various naval guided weapons, namely torpedoes, missiles, mines, targets, and decoys. It is pertinent to mention here that various activities and processes of naval armament organization have been computerized through organization-specific application, Integrated Naval Armament Management System, ENAMS. A lot of emphasis was given on understanding the function and use of this application. The upgraded version with improved functionality by using an enterprise resource planning package will be implemented in due course of time. Other important and interesting phase of our training is the visit to various establishments located at length and breadth of the country. Naval Armament Organization lays great emphasis on indigenization and has aligned its goal with government initiatives like Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. Towards this, visits to various defense units, DRDO labs, defense PSUs, and few private sector organizations are undertaken. These visits not only introduce us to the technical know-how, but also give us an opportunity to glance through various cultures and geographies of the country and observe unity in diversity. Witnessing manufacturing of explosives like RDX, TNT, plastic explosive, propellant, and going on board naval warships, submarines, warplanes during the training are fascinating experience. It is exciting to submit that we had hands-on experience of assembling and disassembling of small arms such as pistols and AK-47 rifle during the training. The advanced research facilities and state-of-the-art manufacturing technologies seen during these visits help us in visualizing the transition the country is going through from an importer to exporter in defense sector. Lastly, I conclude by saying that the induction training imparted and interaction with senior officers of the cadre during the training has immensely contributed in improving our personality and changed our outlook towards this esteemed service. Madam, on behalf of all the probationary INAS officers, I assure you that we will work with complete commitment and dedication in the service of this great nation. Jai Hind. Now I would request Officer Trainee of Indian Information Service, Shri Vivek Pathak, to kindly share his training experience.
माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया एवं इस ऐतिहासिक हॉल में उपस्थित वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण और मेरे साथीगण, आप सभी को मेरा सादर प्रणाम। मेरा नाम विवेक पाठक है और मैं जम्मू और कश्मीर के कठुआ ज़िले का रहने वाला हूँ। मेरे जैसे एक आम व्यक्ति के लिए जो एक छोटे से शहर में पैदा हुआ और आज एक प्रशिक्षु के रूप में राष्ट्रपति भवन में खड़ा है, यह एक सपने के साकार होने जैसा है। आज विश्व के सबसे बड़े लोकतंत्र के प्रथम नागरिक के समक्ष अपने प्रशिक्षण के अनुभव को साझा करते हुए मैं बेहद गौरवान्वित महसूस कर रहा हूँ। महोदया, मैं भारतीय सूचना सेवा के 2020 बैच का प्रशिक्षु अधिकारी हूँ और हमारा प्रशिक्षण नई दिल्ली में स्थित भारतीय जनसंचार संस्थान से हुआ है। भारतीय सूचना सेवा सरकार और लोगों के बीच दो तरफा संचार पर आधारित है। हमारे 2 साल के प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमने सार्वजनिक संचार के महत्व को सीखा। भारतीय सूचना सेवा के अधिकारियों के रूप में हम सरकार और आम लोगों के बीच एक सेतु का काम करते हैं और यह सुनिश्चित करते हैं कि लोगों तक सही जानकारी सही समय पर पहुंचे। हमारे 2 साल के प्रशिक्षण को विभिन्न चरणों में विभाजित किया गया था। कक्षा प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमने संचार के सैद्धांतिक मूल्यों के बारे में सीखा और कार्य प्रशिक्षण के माध्यम से क्षेत्र का अनुभव भी पाया। हम सूचना और प्रसारण मंत्रालय के तहत विभिन्न मीडिया इकाइयों जैसे कि पत्र सूचना कार्यालय, केंद्रीय संचार ब्यूरो, ऑल इंडिया रेडियो और दूरदर्शन से जुड़े हुए थे। राष्ट्रपति महोदया, प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमें देश के अलग अलग हिस्सों में जाने का भी मौका मिला। असम राइफल्स के साथ हमारे डिफेंस अटैचमेंट के दौरान हमने विभिन्न उत्तर पूर्वी राज्यों का दौरा किया और सीमावर्ती क्षेत्रों में संकट संचार और सार्वजनिक आउटरीच गतिविधियों के बारे में सीखा। हमारे क्षेत्रीय अटैचमेंट के दौरान सभी प्रशिक्षु अधिकारियों को भुवनेश्वर, जम्मू, जयपुर और हैदराबाद भेजा गया, जहां उन्होंने विभिन्न मीडिया इकाइयों के ज़मीनी स्तर के कामकाज को सीखा। हमें पुणे में स्थित भारतीय फिल्म और टेलीविज़न संस्थान का दौरा करने का भी अवसर प्राप्त हुआ, जहां हमने सिनेमा को संचार के एक प्रभावी उपकरण के रूप में उपयोग करना सीखा। इस तेज़ी से बदलते समय में यह बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है कि हम गलत सूचना और दुष्प्रचार को सख्ती से निपटें, और इसलिए भारतीय सूचना सेवा के अधिकारियों के रूप में यह हमारा कर्तव्य है कि हम इस समस्या को समय रहते और दृढ़ता से निपटने के लिए सक्षम हों। माननीय महोदया, मैं एक बार फिर से आभार व्यक्त करना चाहूँगा कि मुझे आपके समक्ष अपना प्रशिक्षण अनुभव साझा करने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ, और इन पंक्तियों के साथ अपनी बात समाप्त करना चाहूँगा। राष्ट्रभक्ति ले हृदय में हो खड़ा यदि देश सारा, राष्ट्रभक्ति ले हृदय में हो खड़ा यदि देश सारा, संकटों पर मात कर यह राष्ट्र विजयी हो हमारा। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Dear Probationers of Indian Information Service and Indian Naval Armament Service, I congratulate you all for cracking top examination and entering the prestigious services of the country. You are well placed to be the change agents in development journey of the country in Amrit Kal. You must have chosen civil services as your career with different purposes and goals in mind. But you should always remember that your positions are of great responsibility and accountability. Therefore, each and every decision and action that you take will impact the lives of citizens, and either directly or indirectly. So, your goals should be aligned with the development goals of the country and well-being of fellow citizens. Dear officers of Indian Information Service, as we all know, communication is a crucial factor in making citizens aware about government policies, programs, and its functioning. Though effective communication and with correct information, you can be instrumental in making citizens informed partners in the progress of the country, I believe that correct information is the oxygen of a healthy democracy. We are living in the age of social media. Social media has altered the information landscape. It has also dramatically shrunk the response time for information officials like you. To ensure that information reaches the last mile, it is pertinent for you to know the importance and relevance of various media channels and platforms. Dear young officers, today, with wide and instant spread of information, a challenge of fake information traveling equally fast has also emerged. You have to take the responsibility of combating fake news. I understand certain basic protocols have been developed to identify fake news and educate public about it. I urge you to harness technology and work with dedication to combat this alarming trend of misusing media, especially social media, to build false narratives. Another challenge before you is that latest technology will also be used by those who trade in disinformation or fake information. You have to be well equipped to counter such disinformation and should act promptly against fake information. Latest tools and technologies such as artificial intelligence should also be leveraged for dealing with emerging challenges. You should try to take a holistic view of information dissemination. During your posting, you will realize that every function develops its own technical terminology which cannot be easily understood by the people outside that domain. This is where your job becomes critical. You should be able to communicate and inform people in the language they understand and through the medium that they use. You also have a key role in enhancing the image of India on global stage. India has always given the message of peace and brotherhood to the world. Spreading India's soft power through cultural messages for the entire humanity is an important area where you can make a big difference. Invoking India's rich culture and heritage in communication messages made for the audience within the country and abroad can give a big boost to India's image on the world stage. Dear officers of Indian Naval Armament Service, you have to play a significant role in providing an efficient and safe armament logistics delivery system to both the Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard. With advancement in technology and introduction of state-of-the-art weapons, you must strive for innovation to achieve the goals of indigenization. While much has been achieved in the pursuit of indigenization over past decades, the time is now ripe for launching a new phase of self-reliance by manufacturing technologically advanced equipment within India in line with the vision of Make in India. You all are expected to wholeheartedly contribute towards achieving self-reliance in the field of naval armament and realizing the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This will make the Indian Navy combat ready and future-proof and will also strengthen the maritime interest of the country. I would also like to highlight here the need for higher number of women officers in your service. Women are now entering and making a mark in all fields, including defense forces. I hope that more women will be joining Naval Armament Service also in coming days. I urge all officers present here today to work sincerely for the progress and development of the country and for enhancing quality of life of fellow citizens. In the end, I would like to extend my best wishes to you all for your bright future and successful careers. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.